A very good morning to one and all gathered here. We feel immense pleasure to have Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Lieutenant General V.K. Sharma, Ati Vashi Seva Medal, respected Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Dr. M.P. Kaushik, Deputy Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Anil Vasist, revered dignitaries, Registrar AUMP, esteemed deans, Director Sir, and Deputy Director Madam, HIs, HODs, faculty members, staff members, our valued participants of the event, and my dear fellow students, I, Mrs. Monica Kaushik, extend you all a very warm welcome to the webinar on the entrepreneurship, agile, a mindset. Stars shine at night, and some stars shine at bright daylight. It's our pleasure to welcome once a star, our guest speaker, Mr. Hariom Sharma, an emerging entrepreneur of the country. Mr. Hariom Sharma, sir, is a managing director, Chemicin Drugs and Pharmaceuticals Private Limited, and executive director, Alchemist Chemicin Pharma Private Limited, New Delhi. He holds professional degrees including postgraduate degree in life sciences and advanced diploma in business administration. Mr. Hariom Sharma sir has worked with reputed companies namely GSK, Jubilant, and Unimark. He had very rich experience of more than 2 decades before becoming an entrepreneur himself. He has a knack of developing relationships and seizing opportunities. Coming from a micro-interior village of UP, he believes in giving back to the society and is continuously working towards that so his NGO, Sri Maduram Basera Trust. He is 50 years young and managing director of Chemicin Drug and Pharmaceutical and executive director of Alchemist Chemicals. He connected with more than 35 intercolleges and approximate 25,000 students to guide them and develop them for the future. He conducted career counseling sessions for rural students through his NGO Sri Maduram Basera Trust and also invited as a agent speaker in Leadership Summit Speakers and Entrepreneurs by ICAR National Dairy Research Institute, Karnal. Without further delay, now I would like to request our Director Sir and Deputy Director Madam to allow us to start the webinar. Sir, do we start? Director Sir?
You can start.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for your kind permission. Now, dear all, please join me again in welcoming Mr. Hariom Sharma, sir, the speaker of the today's event, an amazing entrepreneur. May I please request you, sir, to take over the mic. Sir, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Monica.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning to Vice Chancellor, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, all directors, Director of Amity Institute of Pharmacy, Dr. A.N. Agappa, Deputy Director, Dr. Ms. Mohana Lakshmi, and Ms. Monica Kaushik. Thank you very much for giving me this tremendous opportunity of interacting with young, dynamic minds who are going to build this truly great nation, India. Thank you very much to all of you. Actually, today I'll just tell you the pace which I am going to take you through in next 35-40 minutes. I'll just brief about the business or maybe my professional career, personal and professional career. Then I'll take you through the knowledge which I have gathered about pharma, what was present, what was past and present, and then future. And then last will be some attributes which some of the students from management may have read in books, but those now I have lived for the last 29 years of my professional career. So those attributes I will be discussing with some of my personal experiences. Now I'm going to start about journey of personal and professional journey of myself, Hariom Sharma. Actually, this journey, ये जर्नी उन लोगों की है जो अपने आप को समझते हैं कि मैं सुंदर नहीं हूँ, आई एम नॉट हैंडसम, मेरे एवरेज लुक्स हैं बहुत, मुझे बात करनी नहीं आती, मैं शाई हूँ, कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है, किसी बड़े से जब मैं बात करता हूँ तो मुझे लगता है कि मैं बात नहीं कर पाऊंगा, अंग्रेजी मुझे आती नहीं है, मतलब अगर आप देखिए कि माइक्रो इंटीरियर ऑफ यूपी एंड एमपी, इफ यू सी, जो लोग गवर्नमेंट स्कूल एंड कॉलेजेस से आते हैं, इंग्लिश में प्रॉब्लम होती है। तो मेरी कहानी उन सब बच्चों की कहानी है जो अपने आप को इस टाइप का सोचते हैं। तो देयर इज वन एक्चुअली saying, or rather, it has been said by Samuel Johnson, a Swedish writer, that integrity without knowledge is weak and useless, and knowledge without integrity is dangerous and dreadful. So if I talk about myself, my story also revolves around integrity. It is rather not only integrity, it is about ethics, it is about trust, it is about relationships, it is about hard work, and my belief in my team. These are the few attributes which I have been, focusing upon, or rather, so far I have been getting the dividends or good results. I come from a lower middle class background, and I have grown up seeing my father, who is very honest and a hardworking person. He was serving in police department and has spent over 20 years on a desk job to avoid public dealings. So integrity has been part and parcel of my life always. When I came into business, or maybe my professional career I started, I have always remembered one thing, that whether I am in business or as an employee or professional, let me give my 100% to the employer or to myself. I will give 100% of my time, my mind, my knowledge, and everything to that organization, and try and build it, the business or the responsibility which has been given to me. So if I see that, if I have started my career in 1994, so 94 till 2011, this 27 years, I feel always that I have been an entrepreneur. I have never been a worker, because any responsibility which was given to me, I was actually taking that this responsibility is my responsibilities, and I should 100% owe it and ensure that, success comes. Professionally, I started my career in 1994 as a representative from that time Glaxo India Limited, now GSK, GlaxoSmithKline. I served there for 5.5 years, and I won 3 times consecutively All India Best Representative Award, which was like a history in Glaxo. Never somebody has got, consecutively for 3 years top on the nation. When I think about it as to why this has happened, one thing comes to my mind, that, it is just owning the responsibility. When I was a representative, I was always thinking that what is my job? What are the goals given to me? So selling products, doing business development, collecting money on time, that was the actual work, or I would say was my key result areas. So without thinking whether I will be number one in India or not, I have been actually, without thinking about result, I was working on it. That, let me do my work, sell product, do business development, and get the money back from the customers. After serving approximately 5.5 years, I started to feel a little stagnated, and then I decided to move on in a company called as VAM Organic Chemicals Limited. Now it is known as Jubilant Organisms or Jubilant Life Sciences Limited. As a territory manager based at Ahmedabad, region was Gujarat. But that was the time when this all, I think Dr. Nagappa would be remembering. It was 2000 when .com companies were roaring, and we from sales team has started to feel as to very soon we will be outdated. The business would shift to internet, and normal personal selling would stop or maybe reduce to minimize. So to ride the web of technology, or maybe this forthcoming things, futuristic things, I decided to join a .com company, which was funded by a US venture capital fund called View Group. We did a lot of hard work. This company's name was Science Aids Private Limited. This company was actually in building a transaction portal for scientific community. So we did a lot of digitization work for big companies like Sigma, Eldridge, Fluka, Qualigens, many scientific product manufacturing company of India. We digitized product on web for more than 150 companies. But in 1.5 to 2 years, we realized that we are ahead of time. That time infrastructure was poor. Internet connectivity was very, very low. People who were using those internets or those transaction portals were not very comfortable doing so. So that time we did not get a second round of funding. So the company we had to close down that company, and I had to come back to Jubilant again. I was fortunate that I was having good connects with my superiors. So Jubilant has again taken me back as business development manager based at Mumbai. And then it was 2002, and then 2006 till 2006 I served in Jubilant, got promotion, became head for national sales and PPIC. That was the time I met with a very fatal accident, nearly fatal accident. I met with, and then I was bedridden for 4 or 5 months. And then in April 2007, I joined Unimark Remedies Limited as senior general manager. I was taking care of domestic as well as international sales. It was not regulated. It was rest of the world. US, Europe, and Japan was not under me at that point of time. But all through that journey, I always have been thinking to become an entrepreneur, do something on my own. So that was the one which was always in my mind. I was thinking and all. This 17 years of journey has actually made me a stronger person, and also knowledgeable about business, understanding various processes and all. So I took a plunge in business in 2007 beginning. That was the time when I took a plunge. But taking that plunge was not at all easy. You just think of a person who is in early 30s, and then a lot of the responsibility of family, the responsibility of there is a lot of fear which was there in me, because I was not having the kind of money you required for business. But then since I was having passion, or maybe my belief was firm, I actually took a plunge and started building it. But in that decision, it took me approximately 2 years. I was thinking through as to what business I should go. So a lot of analysis, lot of business development work. I was thinking as to what are my strengths and how I should leverage those strengths into my business. So this approximately it took me 2 years. Since I was a professional and especially from a rural background, so I was not having big money. So what I decided that let me have some partnership with someone So in 2007, I started the business with partnership, a person from Gujarat, and then started working with full passion, enthusiasm, hard work, 100% loyalty, determination, understanding. I started working. When I started working, the business has actually given good, fruitful results, and in 3 years only, we became a business of approximately 35 crores. That was a time then I had a very clear path, methodology, and my policies were very clear that I should start for few years, 2-3 years as short term, where I should do trading, import and export, and then I should move on my medium term goals. Those medium term goals were again very clear that I will not have my own manufacturing unit. I will build some alliances, long term alliances, whereby I can sell some raw material to the manufacturers and buy finished from them and sell it to market. So in both this for my medium term goals, I started earning kind of double, because when I'm supplying to someone, I'm making some money, and then I'm buying from them and supplying to my customers. I was again making money. So this money which I was earning X, it has become 2X. Till 2017, we did it, and we reached a turnover of approximately 54 crores. That was a time when we decided. The team was also bigger. Some people have joined hands. And we decided that now we should try and pursue our long-term goals. Long-term goals is basically manufacturing or building brands. So we were then again doing the same kind of due diligence, meeting a lot of people, trying and understanding complete business sphere, that what to do, what not to do, where our strengths are, where our weaknesses are, how we can go through. So again, a lot of hard work and understanding. Finally, we decided to basically join hands with a company called Alchemist Limited. I'm talking of it only its pharma division. They have many other divisions. So they were doing good business they were not doing very good business. They were doing okay business for last 10, 11 years. They spent a lot of money in building brand. Turnover at that time was approximately 19 crores. They were not making money, but they're okay. They were cash positive. So we decided to buy that equity in that company, 50% equity. The turnover, the valuation of the company was approximately 12 crores. So we decided to invest 6 crores in that business. But that was 2017. And the process took a little time. And then that we actually put a team in place. They had approximately 250 generic molecules, approximately 36 molecules which were sold through marketing team. They had spread in UP, MP, Bihar, Assam, Punjab, Uttarakhand, and all some 11, 12 states. We decided to sign an MOU, but then we decided, we came on board, and this pandemic, COVID-19, Corona came in. So we are still struggling and trying to make this business a cash positive. The work is on. So this is so far about my professional career. And then I always had one thing in my mind, that since I am from a very rural background and micro village from UP, let me do something to my roots. And it is always good to be connected with the roots, because the moment you are connected with the roots, you are grounded. You feel that that actually from where you have come in, and then that also gives a lot of benefit, or maybe good for the business. So in 2018, we had started with NGO. NGO is focused on two work. NGO name is Tri Maduram Besra Trust. This is focused on three things: healthcare, self-reliance, and elementary education. So I am actually connected with approximately 25,000 students in my village or nearby area, that district, Shahjahanpur, where I hail from. And then lot of those things keep happening, like plantation drives. We have done plantation of more than 25,000 plants, hybrid plants. Cataract operations happens, dispensary is there, so that these people who are not able to go out for taking medicines, they can get medicines there. Self-reliance also we work, like the people who are not able to buy, like machines of this compressor machines or welding machines, we give them. So this is kind of work I have been doing. So this is my personal thing, so far I have shared with you. Now what I'll do, maybe it is already 11:56. What I'll do, maybe I'll quickly take you through my knowledge, or rather presentation about pharma, and then I will take you through the attributes. So I'll share that screen with you, the presentation. This is, I'll just give you a little about pharma overview, Indian pharmaceutical. Size of Indian pharmaceutical industry is approximately $41 billion. And the good about is that it has been always growing over 10% every year, year-on-year basis. If we see volume-wise, we are third largest in the world. If we see value-wise, we are 11th largest in the world. We are largest exporter of generic drugs, which accounts 20% of total global exports. We are leading in vaccines, which accounts approximately 60% of total supplies to UNICEF. Our share is 1.7% market-wise and 17% population. If you compare 1.7% global market share, while 17% of world population lived in India. The strongest manufacturing and analytical capability. In India, over 600 US FDA approved plants, which are highest outside US. So lot of untapped potential is still underleveraged. This is a little more about public health outcomes. This is like 36% lower per person disease burden when I compare with other economic growths. Eradication, like in past, if you see 100% eradication of polio from our country. Treatment cost is again very, very low in India. That is why a lot of, you must have seen that medical tourism happening in our country. This segment or vertical of pharma gives 2.7 million jobs. We have an annual trade surplus of over 10 billion, one of the top 5 sectors. FDI inflow in our country is approximately 2 billion. This is again a little more about how we are placed globally. 60% of vaccine production is from India. So all the Serum Institute, Panacea Biotech, many companies, they are actually roaring. So we are one of the leaders in the world. 90% of WHO demand for measles vaccine from India. 40 to 70% WHO demands of DPT and BCG, diphtheria, tetanus, and this TB vaccine from India. 25% of medicines in UK are made in India. 33% pills consumed in US are manufactured in India. 37% of AIDS patients across the globe are receiving treatment which is manufactured from India. These are some key challenges and opportunities from Indian context. Like 40% population, only 40% population has got access to modern medication in India. So 60% is untapped as of now. 60% people are traveling more than 5 kilometers to get admitted in hospital or getting the inpatient department treatment. Lot of still lot many things to grow. If you see doctors and nurses per thousand, it is 1.7 as against WHO guidelines of 2.5. Bed availability, which you must have seen in COVID days, कितनी हाई तोबा हो गई थी, वो इसका रीजन केवल ये था कि per thousand population we have 6.9 beds available, and WHO guidelines is 3.5. So a lot of opportunities for hospitals to grow. Total expenditure based on GDP is 4%. 1.2% as of now is governed by the government or borne by the government. So this again has got a lot of growth, lot of those insurance company coming in. We would have pharma sector growing, consumption of this things will go multifold from India. This is the evolution of pharma. I'll just quickly brief that there is one which was pre-1980s, Pharma 1 I am calling it as. It was having a limited penetration and market was dominated by innovators, companies like GlaxoSmithKline, those big companies who are innovators, Pfizer, like that. And Pharma 2 was 1980 to 2005. It was a decade of growth and penetration. Here, actually, re-engineering has taken place and low-cost medicines manufacturing and re-engineering has happened in India. Then Pharma 3 is 2005 to 2019. It was a time of globalization, double-digit growth with market sharing initiatives, adoption of digital media. Now, this is where we have to focus, Pharma 4, 2020 onwards, where we are talking about sustainability, quality, corporate governance, self-reliant API policy. Today, we are dependent more than 95% imports from China of all APIs or intermediates. And then product and process innovation we are talking of. I'll quickly take you through the Vision 2030 because I was working with Government of India, so Secretary Pharmaceutical. We have built this slide for them. See, the kind of growth we are seeing for last 10-15 years, we should reach without doing much in 2030, 85 billion. CAGR is 7.8%. If we do little things like, we have launched some new chemical or molecular entities, some 10-15 incremental innovations we do, then we feel that, our combined annual growth will go to 11 to 12% and we'll touch turnover of $125 billion. So this is where you just see that today we are at 41 and 2030 we are thinking of becoming 3 times. So you can think of, the people who are into pharmacy, the people who are into chemical and, engineering, management. You can see pharma as one of very, very promising sector, the kind of growth. One more thing, see, which I have always been telling to my friends that why pharma or maybe why this healthcare sector. This is actually very insulated sector. Economy boom or bust. It hardly has got any issues. Because when you are very happy, you cannot eat 2 tablets. When you are sad, you cannot do vice versa. So I always say that, this is very, very insulated sector for ups and downs. So this is about pharma market. Now, as per the plan, I will take you through some of the attributes which I feel that those attributes are very, 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 very important for entrepreneur, a person who wanted to become. Monica ma'am, how much time I have now? I am not able to listen you.
20 to 25 minutes, sir.
20 to 25 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
I think I have sufficient time to take you through Now, entrepreneur hai kya? Who is an entrepreneur? These are few things which actually I have written down from my own personal experience, strong-headed, decision maker, and completely focused. These are three things I thought, or maybe I have actually lived upon so far in last so many, maybe it's over a decade now, becoming an entrepreneur and reaching to this level of turnover and success. Now, I'll take you through one by one attribute of an entrepreneur. See, knowledge is one of the very, very important factors for anyone to start business. He has to understand complete that, how the business is moving, what is good, what is bad, what are different parameters. So very, very good understanding about the business. See, what has taken me, it took approximately 17 years, good years for me to actually took a plunge into business. I'm not saying that, my young or vibrant, intelligent boys or girls in this group should take so much of time. But then before taking any plunge, they should understand or take a complete knowledge. Complete knowledge is not possible, but take as much as possible knowledge and try and curve, because when you when you become an entrepreneur, you know that today management says that success ratio is 30:70. 30% people succeed and 70% failure. You have to try and understand from all angles, micro view, macro view, all you have to think and understand. Like I learned pharma, various verticals for 17 years and then took a plunge. So I request all those people, young participants, to basically have a proper knowledge of any sector they choose. Since I am into pharma, then I am talking about pharma. But any sector, be it pharma or hospitality or any engineering line, IT, anything you choose, take a complete full knowledge. At least take a full control over this. So this is what is very important for entrepreneur is one, which this I actually 100% believe and I have experienced. Then if you do not have knowledge, it will be very difficult to survive. And today it is a cutthroat competition. And then I take you to the next attribute. This is passion. नॉलेज भी है, और अगर आप सोचे कि आपके पास पैशन नहीं है, कोई भी काम इस दुनिया में हाफ हार्टेडली हो ही नहीं सकता, और बिजनेस तो कतई नहीं हो सकता। और अकेले बिजनेस की मैं बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, चाहे सक्सेस इन बिजनेस आप सोचिए, चाहे बीइंग नंबर 1 नुमेरो उनो सोचिए, चाहे you just think of being above the crowd, you just think of anything which you are passionate about, yoga, any game, music, this all. And passion is one thing which will not allow you to tire. थकान हो ही नहीं सकती अगर आप पैशनेट हैं। मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल दे सकता हूं कि आप सब लोगों को भी, जो यहाँ पे हमारे यंग बेटे बेटियां हैं जो सुन रहे हैं, इसके लिए कि कभी भी आप देखिएगा कि आप कोई गेट टुगेदर अरेंज कर रहे हो या फिर फेयरवेल या फ्रेशर्स पार्टी अरेंज कर रहे हो, जस्ट थिंक ऑफ एंथुसियाज्म, जस्ट थिंक ऑफ पैशन। आप रात को 12-12 बजे तक तैयारियां कर रहे होते हैं टू मेक द सक्सेस। कभी थकान सोची आपने? कभी नहीं आप लोगों ने सोची होगी। आप कोई टूर पे बाहर जा रहे हो, प्लेजर ट्रिप पे with your friends and family members, just think of the enthusiasm, the think of passion, how it is. So that passion is required, and this is must. And it is not for only entrepreneurs. I always see that, from the beginning of my professional career, I see that I have been an entrepreneur. चाहे कंपनी ने कोई काम दिया हो, चाहे मैंने अपनी बिजनेस शुरू की हो, passion is required. मैं एक एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूं, वो मैं कभी नहीं चाहूंगा कि एनी वन ऑफ यू शुड फॉलो। सी, आई लेफ्ट ग्लैक्सो and I joined that time Wamokinic Jubilant. So this, I as a territory manager, this was a new territory. Responsibility was given to me for business development, dependency of business should reduce of distributor to the company. So taking a full control on business. That time I actually got married in 1999, and I was to be blessed that time. So that was the time, and I was actually giving 100% in the field. And was going micro interiors and all different manufacturing units and business establishments in Gujarat. I was blessed with a son, and I come to know on third day that I've been blessed with a son. I would never want. I want my those friends or maybe those young minds that you should have a complete balance between your personal and professional life. But that passion is needed. Why I'm telling this story to you, that do not follow to this level, but at least you have to think 24 hours about business. जब तक आपको सपने में जो है ये बिजनेस के प्रोसेसेस दिखाई नहीं देंगे, बिजनेस करते दिखाई नहीं दोगे, सक्सेस बहुत मुश्किल है. एंड आई हैव गॉन थ्रू दिस प्रोसेस. रात को पता चला कि सोते सोते 3 बजे उठ गया, तब भी सोचना शुरू कर दिया, यार उससे पैसा नहीं आया, उसका ऑर्डर अभी तक नहीं आया है, उसका मटेरियल आने वाला है लेकिन हम अभी सप्लाई नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, कोई ना कोई प्रॉब्लम है इंपोर्ट्स में या फिर जो है ना कस्टम्स में या कोई और चीज़ें. सो यू हैव टू थिंक, यू हैव टू एक्चुअली हैव दैट पैशन. एंड एक और चीज़ मैंने सब जगह पढ़ी है कि वी ह्यूमन बींग्स आर नॉट मेंट टू बी टायर्ड. अगर आप टायर हो रहे हैं इसका मतलब आपका पैशन कहीं ना कहीं जा रहा है. अगर आप लोग इस कोई भी जो हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स बैठे हुए हैं, अगर इसमें से कोई भी घड़ी देख रहा है, इट मीन्स ही इज नॉट लाइकिंग, ही इज नॉट पैशनेट टू लिसन or becoming an entrepreneur. So this attribute is one of the very important attribute, passion. Now the next, which is again very, very important, this attribute is communication. Communication, as I told in beginning, that this is a skill which you can actually sharpen. Practice is required, efforts are required, but you can become a good communicator if you are striving for it. But again, very, very important. Communication is life. Communication is basically, if I talk about mastery in communication is must for business. Because what happens, you have some ideas, you have some goal in your mind, but unless you convey it to your team or the world or marketplace that yes, I am thinking that I am trying to build this, if you're not able to communicate it properly, my dear friends, it will be very difficult. बहुत difficult होगा आपके लिए business build करना. काफी सारी चीजें मेरे दिमाग में आज के अगर इसमें देखा जाए कंटेस्ट में, मिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी, see how good orator and communicator he is. आप बहुत बार हमें लगता है कि वो बोल गए लेकिन उतना काम नहीं हो पाया, लेकिन क्या होता है कि हम फर्म बिलीव कर लेते हैं, यस ही इज द वन हु इज डूइंग इट. There may be something he says and he is not able to. There may be some valid reasons also for not able to make it success, but he is excellent, great communicator. If I go past, Vivekananda, his guru Ramakrishna was not known, but when Vivekananda came, his guru also was popular and was known to the world. So very, very important. You need to empower people. Empower, how can you empower? Unless you communicate. It will not be possible. Like, I will give you my company's example. In our company, we very clearly say that what are our values. We say that, always that we say that we are ethical, we are innovative, we are cost conscious, we are responsive to our customers and focus relentlessly on delivering results. These are, some values of CAMSynth. We distribute marks. We write on walls. We tell in every briefing sessions and understanding. We start with this so that these values go deep to my team. That these are the values. These are things we need to do. Because customer are God. We have to be responsive. We have to be quick. We have to be ethical. They should know that if I am dealing with CAMSynth, these are good people. They will not cheat. They will try and give their 100% to serve with the best possible capabilities. And that is how CAMSynth has grown. Because if you see any other big attribute, we do not have. Now then, if I go to the next one, team building. Entrepreneur, team building, and relationship nurturing. These are the two words which I always feel that are very, very important. I have seen, and then what happens, sometimes people pretend. कभी जरूरत होती है तो बहुत जो है ना अच्छा बनने की कोशिश करते हैं कि मैं अच्छा ये कर रहा हूँ, वो कर रहा हूँ. आप सब लोगों से मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है दैट ये जो है रिलेशनशिप बिल्डिंग और लोगों के लिए अच्छा सोचना और अपनी तरफ से करना, प्लीज डू इट नेचुरली. मैं एक बात और हमेशा बोलता हूँ सबके लिए, अपनी पूरी टीम मेंबर्स के लिए, कि इस दुनिया में जितने कम से कम दुश्मन बना सकते हो बनाओ. व्हाट आई मीन अबाउट इट इज कि बहुत बार आपके डिस्प्यूट्स होंगे, लेकिन जब आपके डिस्प्यूट्स होंगे, आई ऑलवेज ट्राई एंड एमिकेबली रिजॉल्व दोज डिस्प्यूट्स. कोशिश करता हूँ कि रिलेशनशिप खत्म ना हो, कोशिश करता हूँ कि बातचीत बंद ना हो, इवन विद योर enemies, or maybe I would say that competitors or somebody when you are fighting with someone. जितने ज्यादा लोगों से आपकी रिलेशनशिप बिल्ड होगी, जितने ज्यादा लोगों के साथ आप लोग कर पाएंगे. टीम बिल्डिंग, अगेन इफ यू सी दैट टीम बिल्डिंग इज अगेन अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड. I will I always want to give you that it was, I think, 96 or 97. I was based at Faridabad as a representative. One of my colleagues was at Delhi. His name was Paramjyoti Chakrabarti. I wanted to utter this name also. We were good friends, and I had a cordial relationship with my bosses and also with my colleagues. Since I was representative, so nobody was reporting to me per se. So I had a good relationship with my bosses and colleagues. Paramjyoti Chakrabarti actually got the promotion and became area manager in Kolkata, eastern part, and I left Glaxo and joined Ram Organic Chemicals Limited. We actually did not had contact. पता नहीं, वो कोलकाता चले गए, मैं अहमदाबाद चला गया. फिर उसके बाद जो है somehow he kept on getting promotions in Glaxo. I was doing at various places in Jubilant and Unimark. Somehow we got connected after some, I think, 10-11 years. And then when I started business in 2011, fortunately, Paramjyoti Chakrabarti, he became director of a company called Brand Scientific. Since I had good relationship on 1997, Paramjyoti has actually came to me. He said, you have started business, you have good establishment, you have everything which I need in a distributor. Let me make you a distributor. I said, I am a new one. I said, don't worry. We know you. We know that how you work, how ethical you are, how hardworking you are. We'll make you a distributor. So after you think of 97 and think of 2011, 12, I think it was. So how many years it has been? After 14-15 years, he actually helped me in giving some. बहुत सारे लोग बोलते रहते हैं मुझे, पूछते रहते हैं मुझसे कि भाई प्रोफेशनल करियर में और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में क्या फर्क है. तो मैं हर बार उनको बताता हूँ. बहुत लोगों ने मुझे बहुत डराया जब मैंने बिजनेस में प्लान्स लिया कि जो लोग आपको सैल्यूट मार रहे हैं, आपके साथ घूम रहे हैं, दे ऑल विल लीव यू. बट आई एम अगेन टेल यू, इफ यू हैव गुड रिलेशनशिप, अगर आप दिल से लोगों के लिए अच्छा करते हैं तो आपको अच्छा ही मिलता है. एंड आई एम अ फर्म बिलीवर इन दिस. there is, I would say there are many things. I can give you 100 stories of like this. When I became, when I joined Unimark, I was there for approximately 4 years. I used to have one of my junior colleague who used to report to me. Now I am one of the distributors for him. So I mean to say that, be it your subordinate, your colleague, or your bosses, try and maintain good relationship. And relationship, don't think that you'll get something back. Not necessarily you'll get it back. But if out of 100 you get 2, your work is done. So this is about team building and relationship nurturing. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is basically very related to passion. But then I always connect this to Entheon. It means, connected to God or related to God. So, and I have read in my some ancient sculptures, then if you are doing with something with passion or maybe, with enthusiasm, with lot of energy, positive energy, that energy actually helps you to basically get this work done. जो एक्शंस हैं, उन एक्शंस जो हमें काम करना है, वो काम करने की एनर्जी एंथुस से आती है आपके, कि कितने जो है ना पैशन के साथ, कितनी शक्ति के साथ, कितने जुनून के साथ आप जो है ना वो काम करते हैं. वो जुनून आपके लिए जो है ना वो एनर्जी देता है, जिससे कि काम ना होने वाला भी होता है, तब भी हो जाता है. I will give you one more example, which is very recent about enthusiasm. I'm talking of 2019, 2020, yes, March 2020 when this pandemic, March 22 when this was the first curfew came in. Everybody was very much depressed. काम कैसे होगा? ऑफिसेज बंद हो गए, ट्रांसपोर्टर्स बंद हो गए, लोगों के डिपोज बंद हो गए, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट्स में लोग नहीं आ रहे हैं, चारों तरफ कोविड फैल रहा है, क्या करें? हमारे लोग भी जो टीम के लोग थे, बिकॉज वी वर न्यू टू इंट्रोड्यूस टू द डॉक्टर्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं, प्रिस्क्रिप्शन आना बंद हो गया, हॉस्पिटल्स बंद थे, तो उसकी वजह से क्या हुआ कि जो सेल्स थी हमारी, दे टुक अ डाउनवर्ड मूव. देयर वाज वन वे दैट मैं भी जो है ना मन को सोच के बैठ जाता कि नहीं यार बहुत हो गया, अभी शांति से बैठते हैं. एंड आई हैड दैट मच ऑफ मनी कि 5 महीने आराम से बैठ के खा सकता था. बट आई थॉट नो, कुछ तो होगा इसमें, कुछ तो हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं जो और लोग नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. ब्लेसिंग्स इन डिस्गाइज, कहीं ना कहीं परेशानियों में कुछ ना कुछ तो अच्छा निकलेगा. देन वी स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग एंड वी हैव नेवर डन गवर्नमेंट वर्क. But then what happens? I started moving out with complete precaution. It was not that I've not taken any precaution. I've taken precaution, and then I started doing the licensing work with government institutes, DG Health, Director General Medical Health of UP, Uttarakhand, Delhi. Those people I have started meeting, and I am fortunate that what I did. Some people have actually given me business. We have started supplying products which I've never supplied, like VTM vials, oximeters, goggles, face shields, coveralls, PPE kits. So those we have started. This actually thing has helped me that we did not take any downward turnover kind of a thing. We made money. We were growing in this pandemic time also. So what I request that don't lose passion, don't lose your junoon, enthusiasm. Just keep thinking something good will come out of even bad situations. This is now I'm coming. This again very, very important. I always believe there is some force beyond all of us. I am not talking only God. Yes, I believe in God. That is true. But if I talk about other faiths, it could be science, it could be energy, it could be meditation, it could be process, many things. But there is definitely, and all entrepreneur, I have met hundreds and thousands of entrepreneurs. They will have some faith in a system. Like, I have one person who is actually from Six Sigma team, and he has got faith in these processes, SOPs. He says that I'll make an SOP, I'll ensure that you do not go wrong. So he has faith in his processes. There are scientists, they have faith in science. But there is some faith which actually helps, which is beyond all. हरिओम से ऊपर कोई आदमी है जो उसको मदद कर रहा है. If I talk about, there is somebody, like in wisdom, you say, wisdom is beyond teacher. So faith is again a very, very important part of a business or maybe becoming an entrepreneur. You should have faith, and then try and take help of that faith, and then move on. Next is, I would say, value system. From value system, I mean policies. From value system, I mean, I mean constitution. From value system, I mean principles. They may be different, like values for an individual, policies for a company, constitution for a nation, कि देश कैसे चलेगा. एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होना चाहिए, पता होना चाहिए क्या सही है क्या गलत है, किसके क्या, किस सिटीजन्स के क्या राइट्स हैं, कैसे. एवरीथिंग शुड बी रिटन डाउन. For society, there should be principles which should govern us. So that value system is very, very important. और एक और चीज है, आप सब लोगों को बताना चाहता हूँ, वैल्यू सिस्टम हमेशा आप अच्छे लोगों की मत सोचिएगा, बुरे लोग भी वैल्यू सिस्टम में हैं. अगर आप किसी को भी देखेंगे, IAS, they may also have their value system. You may not like it, but then they also may be having some policies कि ऐसे करना है, इस रिलीजन में अपने आप को जो है ना हमको मानना है, जो नहीं मानने वाले उनको हटा देना है. सो दैट इज देयर पॉलिसी. नाउ, so please build, for any of the entrepreneur, please build your value system. Please build policies. And one more benefit comes out of this value system. डिसीजंस बहुत आसान हो जाते हैं अगर आपकी पॉलिसीज स्ट्रांग हैं, अगर आपकी प्रिंसिपल्स स्ट्रांग हैं, तो डिसीजन बहुत आसान हो जाते हैं. अदरवाइज डिसीजन लेने में बहुत दिक्कत होती है. देयर आर ऑलवेज वेरी टफ डिसीजंस, वेरी डिफिकल्ट डिसीजंस लाइक दिस. और बिजनेस में सब बहुत होता है. सो इफ योर पॉलिसीज आर इन प्लेस, इफ योर वैल्यूज आर इन प्लेस, टेकिंग डिसीजंस बिकम्स मच इजियर. आई रिमेंबर एक बार जो है नरेंद्र मोदी कोई स्पीच में सुन रहा था, तो उसमें ऐसे बोल रहा था कि आप मेरे डिसीजन को जो है क्वेश्चन नहीं कर सकते. अगर आपको क्वेश्चन करना है तो मेरी पॉलिसीज को क्वेश्चन करिए, बिकॉज माई ऑल डिसीजन कम्स फ्रॉम पॉलिसीज. सो दैट काइंड ऑफ पॉलिसीज, दैट काइंड ऑफ वैल्यू सिस्टम वी शुड हैव. सो नेक्स्ट वन, आई वुड से दिस इज एक्चुअली मेथडोलॉजी. हम लोग ड्रीम करना तो शुरू कर देते हैं एंटरप्रेन्योर कि हम जो है ना 500 करोड़ की कंपनी बन जाएंगे, बट डू वी हैव डेराइव्ड द मेथडोलॉजी? हमने सोचा है कौन सा पाथ चूज करना है? हमने कभी सोचा है कि हमको किस रास्ते से आगे जाना है? एंटरप्रेन्योर्स विल नेवर कि somehow I will do it. No, never. It is not somehow. You have to say, yes, this is how I am going to do it, and this is my methodology. मेथोडोलॉजी आप बनाएंगे, उसको करेक्शन कर सकते हैं, उसको आगे बढ़ा सकते, मीन्स उसमें करेक्ट करके उसमें कुछ चीज़ें डिलीट कर सकते हैं, कुछ ऐड कर सकते हैं, बट यू शुड हैव अ कंप्लीट मेथोडोलॉजी इन प्लेस. इफ यू डू नॉट हैव मेथोडोलॉजी, सक्सेस विल बी डिफिकल्ट. अप्स एंड डाउन बहुत आएंगे. जो लोग अभी एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाहते हैं, मेरे से उनसे यही रिक्वेस्ट है कि एथिक्स रखिए, अपनी नॉलेज रखिए, वैल्यू सिस्टम्स होना चाहिए, एंड build a methodology to achieve. I think with these words, I'll sum up my talk. Thank you very much, Monica, once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hayom Sharma sir, for an enlightening presentation on this enthusiastic topic. The session was full of knowledge and interesting facts. It gives us a deep dive on the topic that really matters to all of us. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you,
Now
Monica.
time
Thank you, all
has
of you.
now time has to blow the whistle for the interaction session between forthcoming and emerging entrepreneurs. Students, if you have any question, please write down it in question answer section. Sanjeev sir, please mute off for Dr. Rajiv Dwivedi. He want to ask some question. Sanjeev sir, are you listening my voice?
Monica ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
you are audible.
Thank you so much, Monica ma'am. Mr. Sharma, this is Rajiv Dwivedi. I'm assistant professor with MIT Business School. And
Thank you.
just a
Thank
small
you. Yes,
brief.
please tell me.
I was a representative in Rohtak with Boots Pharmaceutical, 1992
Okay.
to around 2000. So if you know one of my friends, Sanjeev Jolly, who is zonal manager with Glaxo, so he's based at Delhi. He knows you well. He knows you well.
Okay.
I would like to put across, because I requested Monica ma'am for the same. I've been listening the entire conversation very carefully. I would like to compliment you for such a wonderful deliberation, such an articulative kind of presentation. And I appreciate the values that you have inculcated, and the way you have explained passion, knowledge, enthusiasm, and values. This is absolutely commendable. So these are the only thing
Thank
which
you.
I wanted to put from my heart. So I requested Monica ma'am so that I can connect to you. I mean, it was absolutely great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sanjeev sir. This is all has come directly from my heart, because my all experience has been based on knowledge has been based on my experiences, and I still feel that every day is learning and interaction with young minds. This is my passion, because they are going to build our nation in time to come. Thank you, Sanjeev sir. Thank you for good words.
Yes, sir. Sir, one question from the student side. What are the
Yeah.
current trend of challenges can be faced while opening an industry, especially pharma, even third party?
Now, challenges, see, India has been, because I have been on government panel also. So now opening or maybe, establishing an industry is not a big deal. We are, in country, or maybe, these all departments are trying to be one window. So I think it would be easy for set up a unit. But if you talk about third party manufacturing, see, today this market space is very competitive, because what has happened in 2005, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh has given some incentives for manufacturing in their state. So many manufacturing units, many people, there are some people who have been from pharma industry, they understand the market and they have been doing good job. But there are few people, they have not been from the market space, or maybe they were not understanding well about pharma. So they have put manufacturing units, and they are only, reducing the cost, not taking care of too much about the quality and all. So today this market space for third party manufacturing is very competitive, because approximately 700 units in Uttarakhand and Himachal are already there, and they are only running, I think, if I average it out, 30 to 40%. So a lot of installed capacity is still there in the country, and for third party, I don't think you will be able to make laurels for yourself. I think I am able to answer what you wanted to ask.
Sir, are the questions visible to you, sir, in question answer section?
I'm looking at Monica, ma'am.
Sir, what?
No, I'm not able to listen to you. No, I'm not able to listen to you.
Sir,
No.
I'm saying that are the question answer section visible to you? Any question visible to you in question answer section?
No. I think should I go to chat, or how Monica, ma'am?
Sir, in question answer section, sir.
Question answer section. I'm poor, I think, in computer. I'm not able to see it. Question answer session, Bhagavan?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Nagapal
okay.
sir, is there any question from your side? So please check because it is not visible to me.
Yeah, I now I can see it.
Just a moment. Entrepreneurship is full of challenges and fears. The person who wants to start is haunted by so much of uncertainties in life. How one has to deal with this?
Sir, can you come again? Because, I think I lost
No,
some of
actually,
your
as an
voice.
entrepreneurship, as you said, there are a lot of uncertainties and that incurs a lot of fear. And then people are not able to overcome that fear and they'll not be able to perform. So, what is your suggestion for such a situation?
Sir, actually, for person from my background, or maybe I think most of the students which are listening this all, there is definitely a fear, and which is, I say that which is right also up to some extent. But if you overcome that fear, like I will tell you one more thing, which is actually when I
Question is,
was
how do you overcome, sir? Question is, how do you overcome? How to overcome that
knowledge,
fear?
I will tell you. See, this knowledge about subject will help you out to overcome this fear. Knowledge about the subject is one which actually helps you out in overcoming the fear. That gives you actually the strength, yes, because I know better than the one who is already in the market. Because I have been interacting with a lot of entrepreneurs, the people who have been into market. I thought, I know more than them. I have a complete understanding. So that actually knowledge base has helped me in overcoming the fear.
Knowledge should be hard earned. You should work very hard.
Huh?
Knowledge should be hard earned.
Yeah,
You must work
yeah.
very hard.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
An entrepreneur means he is having on the Adarsh Kumar Tiwari was raising hand. You ask the question to him, and then you can wind up. Adarsh Kumar Tiwari was asking some question. Hand is still raised.
I think some Priyanshu Raj has asked about the time management.
Yeah, yes, sir,
Priyanshu, you
please.
can get in touch with me. I think there is a good matrix available for time management, and if you can follow that matrix, you will be able to manage your time. One question I have. There is one question which has come from Adarsh Kumar Tiwari. Apart from all ethical and moral, what is the first technical thing required? Understanding about what you do. That is the first thing.
Monica Kaushik, you are muted. Unmute yourself and speak.
Is there any another question? Students, if you have any another question, please ask.
I am not able to send. Monica, I am trying to send those answers of students, but I think
Sir, you just
there is.
speak, sir. Sir, no need to send. Only you just
Okay.
speak, sir. You just
Okay,
answer that.
okay. There is, I think Shubham has written, what is your, I think, your greatest strength? I think passion and hard work. These are the two things which I have. Knowledge is must. So but I would think, I would say that, this is one which will, give you the good results. Entrepreneurs basically is combination of, various skills. जिद्दी होना, मैंने लिखा था एक जगह कहीं लिखा है शुरू में, व्हाट इज एंटरप्रेन्योर, आई हैव सीन स्ट्रांग हेडेड, करके दिखाना है, लड़ना है, छोड़ना नहीं है उसको हाफ हार्टेड.
Any another question, sir?
एक क्वेश्चन और आई थिंक सूर्या ने लिखा है, पूछा है, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ बुक्स अदर देन द अवर कोर्स शुड वी रीड टू नो more about entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship, there is a lot of data available. There are tons of data available on internet, many books written by many people. But, I have read many of the books, but those all have been actually coming back to the same, like the same kind of passion, understanding, knowledge. This all. Like more, if you wanted to become entrepreneur, you have to start believing it. I always tell to my students or maybe the people I interact with, especially with professional courses, कि अगर आप इंजीनियर हैं तो आप इंजीनियरिंग करिए, उसमें घुस जाइए इंजीनियरिंग में. अगर आप मैनेजमेंट कर रहे हैं तो होता क्या है कि हमारे सब बालक ज़्यादातर जो है ना बी और सी ग्रेड मैनेजमेंट के इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं, वो बस पढ़ते हैं और पढ़ने के बाद मैनेजमेंट वहीं छोड़ देते हैं. That you should inculcate those things in yourself.
Sir, any other question, sir?
Yes, yes. I profoundly thank Mr. Hari Om Sharma for giving his valuable experience, sharing with our students, and it is going to be definitely a turning point for many students over here who will think of creating jobs instead of looking for jobs. Although,
Thank you, sir.
as we mature, as we grow, as we experience, the entrepreneurship should be started at a stage when everything has been acquired. All kinds of good and bad experience have been learned. So that usually leads to a kind of maturity. At that time, people will think, so when I can make myself, why should I work for others? So that stage, most of us have crossed in our life, and we see a successful entrepreneur like Hari Om Sharma. So I congratulate our faculty Monica Kaushik to bringing an excellent career. Thank you very
sir.
much. And then I wish you all the success, Dr. Hari Om Sharma. Please be in touch with us and help our students. Give us some when campus opens, I would like you to come here and conduct some faculty or the student entrepreneurship training programs. Thank you, sir.
It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of Amity Institute of Pharmacy, Amity University, Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior. I would like to thank Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir and want to express my deep sense of regard and gratitude to Vice Chancellor Sir, Lieutenant General V.K. Sharma, AVSM, for providing golden opportunity to conduct the seminar on entrepreneurship. It is our privilege that we are working under able guidance and dynamic leadership of Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Professor M.P. Kaushik. Thank you, sir, for always motivating us. I would also like to express my deep sense of regard to Deputy Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Anil Vashisht, Registrar, esteemed Deans, Directors, HOIs, HODs, and other dignitaries of Amity University, Madhya Pradesh, and other campuses of Amity University. I also extend my thanks to our speaker, Mr. Hari Om Sharma Sir, Executive Director of Camesin Pharmaceuticals and Managing Director of Camesin Pharmaceuticals, for his address on entrepreneurship, and I'm sure students will cultivate the advice you gave here through your real life examples and put all of us in the quantum state. I'm thankful to all the participants for joining the seminar and make it successful. I'm sure that the participants must have benefited by attending the webinar. I acknowledge the unwavering support received from Director Sir, AIP, Dr. Professor A. Nagappa Sir, and Deputy Director Madam, Dr. S. Mohana Lakshmi, for making the event successful. I'm also thankful to IIT administration in general for providing us with all possible support towards organizing this event. On behalf of Amity Institute of Pharmacy, AUMP, thank you all for making time to join this session. Wish you all a pleasant day. Thank you once again.